hear the thunder. Someone stole my watch. I sold a quart of blood and bought a half a pound of scotch. Someone tell those Chinamen on Telegraph Canyon Road. When you're on the bill with a spoon, there ain't no time to unload. So bye-bye, baby. Baby, bye-bye. Stranger, lonely dreamer, toy puppy, and the problem. Laughing as they piled into almost Eldorado. Jesus whispered, many, mo. They're too proud to duck their heads, that's why they bring it down so low. So bye-bye, baby. Baby, bye-bye.
Who's up?
Thank you. Probable OD in the Eastern District. What else is new?
That's like 20 in 3 days. All at once, everyone in Baltimore forgets how to shoot dope.
I had 4 OD runs yesterday. That's 4 single-page reports with dead people's names who are not going to appear on the board. I'm getting nostalgic for an old-fashioned whodunit homicide. Okay, where is it? Give it up for Dr. Munch. Come on, pal.
What are you looking for?
Fresh track marks.
Why? What's the difference?
Difference is, if I find fresh track marks, then I know it was an OD and I can confidently walk away. There you go. Guy was a southpaw. Worst thing could happen is, I assume it's an OD, and then the ME calls me tomorrow morning and says it was a strangulation or a beating. Then I have a murder where I didn't hold the crime scene or interview any witnesses. My first partner in homicide taught me that. Stan the man. The man never missed a trick. My second partner, she was so thorough it could make your teeth hurt. My partners, gone, finished. Stick a fork in them. I lose partners faster than any cop on the planet. And marriages, 3 of them, each one shorter than the last.
3 wives?
Maybe this guy isn't as dumb as he looks. It didn't end well for the guy, but at least he knew where he stood.
What's that? Hey, where the hell you been at?
What do you mean?
Well, I came down to the marina looking for you last night. Didn't see your boat, didn't see you.
Well, that's because I'm in a new marina, and I got a new boat.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, traded up to an ocean sports fisherman. It's got a few years on it, but it's in mint condition. I figure I'll make some money on running charters, taking people out in the bay to chase rockfish.
Hey, Mikey's living large.
It's starting to look ugly.
Why, what's up?
Wow, Gaffney's got a suit from internal in G's office.
Someone's in a jackpot.
Yeah, well, ain't me. I ain't done nothing. Lately. Hey, where you going, Sarge?
Cavalier with a ping, and it's got to go to the Fallsway garage.
Now, let me do that.
You want to go? Fine by me.
Come on, let's go.
I'm off the street.
I know, for cases, but this here is just a ride.
Not to worry. I have a very full day. Another in a series of trips to the hospital for another in a series of checkups followed by another trip to the gun range to fire off another box or two.
When is that firearms exam?
Tomorrow morning. You think the department would test me on something that matters?
What, like typing 30 words a minute?
Kellerman, I'd like to see you in my office, please.
What's this about?
A target letter from the U.S. Attorney's Office. The department received it early this morning.
A target letter?
You are under investigation by a federal grand jury looking into corrupt practices within the department.
Corrupt practices? What is this about that crap from when I was in arson?
Detective, before you say anything further, let me advise you of your rights. You cannot be compelled to give any statement in this matter.
Detective O'Neill here is simply keeping the departmental file. The actual criminal investigation is in the hands of the FBI and the federal prosecutor. My advice, kid, go talk to the union lawyer.
I didn't do anything.
Well, until this is resolved, you're going to be assigned administrative duties.
Wait, Captain, I didn't do anything.
This is a federal grand jury. It is out of our hands.
What?
How did you know it was about arson?
This investigation has got to be about the Rowlands, Matthew and his son Mitch. They're these big-time downtown players with lots of residential and commercial property. Only their little twist on free enterprise is they burn anything they can't sell for a profit.
You were working them.
I was all over them. But the best I could manage was to charge one of their torches. I mean, I hate to say it, but these guys are out of my league.
And they wanted to put you on the path.
They offered me $1,000 a month to play cold with them in their fires. I mean, they didn't need to buy me, but they offered just the same.
And you refused?
Of course.
Someone on the outside is saying otherwise.
Well, my guess is the Rowlands got jammed up on something, and now they're naming cops to get out from under.
Mount up, partner. Got a shooting 1200 block of Muir.
Take Howard on the call.
Howard?
I said take Howard.
Gee, if you take me off the street now, everyone in this building is gonna think that the feds really have a case against me.
The target paper makes it official. You're suspected of police corruption.
So I'm off the street?
Yes.
Guilty until proven innocent, huh?
The doctor gave me your new prescription. There you go.
Oh, no, this can wait.
Oh, we're here. You may as well fill your new prescription at the hospital's pharmacy.
What is Dr. Dredd giving me?
Let's see. Losartan. New? Better?
Better side effects?
They all have possible side effects.
Maybe instead of a new prescription, we need a new doctor.
One who will tell you what you want to hear.
Yes.
Someone who will say you don't have to take any medication.
Yes.
You have been taking your medicine, right?
Of course.
Tell me you've been taking your medicine. Frank, if you don't take your medicine, you could have another stroke.
I know.
Well, this is not just something you're just gonna dismiss. Because otherwise, I will check you back into this hospital.
Look at me. I'm fine. Don't I look fine?
So tell me the tale.
Need a man in search of an obit. Quentin Reed.
Quentin Reed? Bojack Reed?
One and the same.
I thought Bojack was still over Jessup doing 30 for conspiracy to distribute.
Yeah. Our parole commissioner's at work. Mr. Reed came home a year ago. Set up shop on some East Side corners, a lot of corners. He was selling so much dope and coke, he was giving Luther Mahoney a run for his money.
Luther Mahoney? So Bojack was taking business from Luther?
That's the word, anyhow.
So what we got is a blood trail half a block long, some 380 casings.
45.
45. And Bojack Reed looking a couple of pints low.
And the witness.
What witness?
The one who went downtown with the other detective.
What detective?
Stivers, narcotics.
I'm looking for Stivers. I'm gonna smack him.
Take your best shot, pal.
Terry Stivers? Lewis homicide, you a woman.
You homicide guys always picking up on small details.
Where's my witness? My murder, my witness.
Your witness, he's my informant.
He saw my murder.
He didn't see anything. I brought him to the crime scene to show him Bojack Reed was dead.
What, for laughs?
My informant wasn't about to snitch out a player as fierce as old Bojack, so I figured if he saw that the Wicked Witch was dead, he might help me make a case against Bojack's lieutenants. They're the ones putting the bad package out.
Well, what are they lacing the dope with?
Scopolamine, which will break your brain if it doesn't blow your heart out. Look around. 9 more today. Yesterday we had 6 in here, day before 5.
Yeah. They stacked up like commuter flights over Atlanta. So who capped Bojack?
Luther Mahoney.
You know this?
So says my informant.
So if I got a shot of Luther, you need to give me that witness.
You can talk to my informant, but he's still mine. I don't want him named as a witness until I get a chance to lock up Bojack's crew.
Fair enough.
You know something?
What?
You go by the bullet or the blade, the cop works the murder, you get a shot at being avenged. You go by the blast, you're just gone.
Hey. Brody, Pancho to my Cisco, Mutt to my Jeff. Have a seat, my trusted roomie.
Yeah, well, actually, I need to talk to you about that. I think I should move out.
Move out? Why?
Well, you know, we're just 2 different kind of people.
You were evicted from that hovel of apartment. You've been sleeping here in the squad room. I took you in, I fed you, I raised you from a pup.
It's not like I'm saying you're a bad guy.
You looked in the medicine cabinet, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
You looked. You looked, didn't you?
Hey, guys, what's up?
What's up? Brody's on the street again, homeless, alone, hopeless.
Oh, need a place to stay?
Why, you offering?
Yeah, well, what the hell?
Really? Mm-hmm. Hey, great. Thanks. I'm gonna pick my stuff up from your place later.
What? What, did I do something wrong?
Mike. Hey, Bob. How's homicide?
It's okay. How's arson?
Same old thing. You know.
Yeah, I know.
You the rat? What? Are you the rat? Oh, you too, huh? We had you figured for the rat.
We don't know who's telling the FBI what. The important thing is not to panic. Whatever they've got can still be knocked down in court or, if we have to, dealt away in a plea agreement.
Wait, a plea agreement?
Well, I'm not saying we're there yet. I'm just thinking ahead.
Think on this. I didn't do it.
What do you mean?
I didn't take anything from Roland or from anyone else.
You serious? Then why did the feds hit you with a target letter?
Ask them.
Down the road we will. Until then, don't talk to anyone.
Well, I already laid it all out for my lieutenant.
Are you out of your mind? Al Giardello works for the Baltimore Police Department. He doesn't work for you. He won't lift a finger to save you if this department wants you to go down.
Why would they want me to go down?
The U.S. Attorney's Office thinks you're corrupt. They've let the department know it. This is lawyer-to-client advice. Shut your mouth. Not one word to anyone. Not your supervisor, and not even your partner.
Vernon.
You got a fiend sweet tooth, huh?
Sugar's a drug, too. Sugar keeps the snake away for a while. When you can't hook up with a blast. I'm feeling better already.
Okay, Vernon. Tell this detective what you told me about Bojack and Luther Mahoney.
Bojack had his people on the corners around Ashland and Wolf, selling this white bag package he called Diamond in the Raw.
So Luther was losing business.
Yeah, but that's not what got Bojack aced. I mean, there's enough profit out there for everybody. What got Luther mad was when Bojack started putting out another package in double-star bags.
Mahoney uses double stars.
Bojack was telling people Mahoney was serving up poison, trying to push them over to his own product. Didn't work like he thought, though. The fiends, they start chasing the poison. A true test dope fiend hears that a package is knocking other addicts off their ass. He runs right toward the stuff. He's thinking it's the righteous high only he can handle.
So Luther aced Bojack.
He put the contract on the street. 3,000 on Bojack's head. A boy I know named Carlton Phipps did the deed.
Carlton Phipps. So this Carlton, he waxed Bojack for 3 large?
Mahoney paid him that night.
How you know?
Carlton showed me the cash. He ain't never had 3 grand in his life before. He couldn't help but show it to me.
Okay, where's this Carlton hang his hat?
Hold on.
What do you mean?
We're getting ahead of ourselves here. To get the bad package off the street, I need to get at Bojack's stash house. That means search warrants, that means Vernon here. He's my probable cause.
I got a murder here.
How long do you think he'll last outside once he's been named as a witness in your murder?
All right, I tell you what. You get me an address for Phipps, and I'll try to whip my case without naming your boy.
Vernon, tell my friend here where he can find Carlton Phipps.
300 block of Dumas Court. Door with the tags on it. Hey! One for the road?
I do less damage firing speedballs.
Got that right.
Carlton? Carlton Phipps. Police, open up.
I see somebody in there on the sofa.
That's not a good sign.
Luther Mahoney's killed him. Damn, he's good at this.
Hey, there you are.
Vernon Troy come through for you? Give you the information you need for the search warrant?
I think so. I just need to get a judge to sign off, but I'd say by sunset, Bojack's crew will be in lockdown.
Yeah, maybe. Where's Vernon at now?
He's still in the box sleeping.
So much for the sugar buzz, huh?
He's getting sick, actually. He needs a dose.
Yeah, well, we can't cut him loose now.
Why? What's up?
Carlton Phipps is dead. No forced entry. Gunshot wound to the back of the head, 45 left in plain view.
Let me guess. The gun matches to the killing of Bojack. Luther Mahoney just handed you a closed case.
You're gonna have to let me name your informant. No, his statement is the only thing that I got that's gonna tie Mahoney into my murder.
You put his name in a charging document, he'll be dead as soon as he steps back into the mix.
Well, maybe he don't step back.
Oh, 4 on the whistle. Center mass. That looks good, Frank. You look sure, all right? Every day you're looking a little more sure. Keep your hand on the grip. Watch the slide. The slide.
The slide.
Not taking your medicine, are you? I'm a detective, Frank. I'm a keen observer of the human condition. I pick up on the subtlest clues. I react to the slightest suggestion. In short, I deduct.
Who told you?
Brody. Now, you gotta take your pills, Frank. If you don't take your pills, your head is gonna blow up.
What I got is a firearms exam tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I pass, I'm a detective. I fail, I'm office furniture.
Vernon, we got to talk.
Can't talk about nothing till I get right. I need some help here.
Vernon, look, you have about another dinky dog.
Oh, man, please. I know you can see that I'm beyond that now. Ain't a dinky big enough to settle me unless I get a blast.
Vernon, we cops, man. We can't go running downstairs to the vending machines and snatch you up a couple of vials.
I know that. You gotta put me back on the street.
Vernon, I'm about to do a raid on Bojack's stash house using the information you gave me.
Yeah, your boy Carlton is dead. Mahoney got to him already.
So the street is not the best place for you right now.
You gonna put my name on a warrant for Luther Mahoney?
Well, you all I got so far, brother.
Then you ain't got jack. I'm gone.
Wait, hold on, Vernon, you ain't going nowhere. Hold on, man, hold on. Now listen, I got an idea here, all right?
Be quick, man. I'm ill.
Yeah, you will. You smell funky, too. Come on. I know you got to do what you got to do, right? But we need to keep you alive so we can do our thing, right?
You gonna put me in witness protection?
Vernon, we're not the feds, and you ain't giving us John Gotti. All right? See, here in Baltimore City, we don't have the money to change people's names and ship their narrow behinds off to Omaha, you understand?
So what you saying?
What I'm saying is, I'm gonna cut you loose to get high, okay? Hey. But you got to cop your drugs on the west side, you understand?
Don't go east, don't go home, don't visit people you know. Be back here in 1 hour.
And Vernon, when you get back here, this is where you live, right?
You got cable?
Yeah.
Hi. You said I could, Oh, yeah. No, come on in. Come on. Good.
Is this all you have here?
Well, I got some more stuff in the car, but I could get it later.
Oh. Just put this stuff down here. Good. Okay, well, this here is the sofa, and the sofa just kind of folds out, and this is where you'll be staying, and that's my bedroom, and that's where I sleep.
Oh, great, thanks.
Okay?
Bojack's the second house in. Doors probably reinforced, so we'll use them all from the get-go.
Let's do it.
Hey, wait. Remember, I go in first. You're just along for the ride.
You're the man, ma'am.
Okay.
So watching TV, huh?
Yeah, I'm watching Mighty Mouse.
Oh, Mighty Mouse.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, you want to watch something else?
Well, there's a retrospective on Frederick Weissman on cable.
Nobody moves! Nobody moves!
Showing Titicut Follies. It's a seminal work he did on an insane asylum in Massachusetts. It's genius. He doesn't even put film in his camera for the first few weeks of work. Only when his subjects forget that the camera's there does he begin to really capture reality.
He doesn't put film in his camera.
That's brilliant when you think about it.
Mighty Mouse.
Okay, fine.
So, hey, you want to work through the shift change? Maybe do something with Luther Mahoney?
Ugh, I got nothing better planned for tonight.
What? Fine-looking woman like you? Got nobody waiting home for you?
No. What about you? I heard you were married.
Married with lawn chairs.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, good for me. Hey, a little late to be sorting files, huh?
I don't feel much like going home.
Say, Mikey, I heard through the grapevine what's up, and I just want you to know that, well, you know, I would have said something earlier, but I got caught up with this murder here, so
It's okay.
Anyway, I don't care what everybody else is saying. I believe you.
Well, including myself, that makes two of us.
This too shall pass.
Well, wax biblical, why don't you?
Oh, hey, Mikey, did you meet Terry Stivers, Narcotics?
See you later.
Huh? Hi, Terry.
Sir Michael.
Wait a second, what's this about?
Never mind. What's going on?
Well, we're gonna take another shot at Luther Mahoney. I like him for both my murders.
Luther did your killings?
Not personally, but once again, he is the man behind the curtain.
So what's your plan?
Well, we're gonna work with what we got. I'm gonna type up an arrest warrant based on that snitch Vernon statement, and then we're gonna hunt down Luther Mahoney and rattle him around in the box.
No need to hunt. Luther and me got a history.
Yeah, me too.
But do you have his pager?
He'll call you back?
He always does. He's polite that way. So what's up with you and Luther?
Meldrick and I caught most of the bodies in that East Side drug war last winter. Mahoney played us like a bunch of chumps. And he let us know that he was playing us.
So it's personal.
Yeah, it's way personal.
Hey, where's Vernon?
Who?
This is the snitch we got stashed here in the aquarium.
I don't know.
He's been gone for over 2 hours.
Anybody call Luther Mahoney?
Luther! Hey, Terry Stivers. How you been?
Is she slick?
Yeah. How's business? No, I didn't say what business, did I? I'm just making conversation. Listen, can you come down to headquarters? Well, you know, I'm just working on those overdose cases, trying to get that nasty stuff off the corners. Yeah. Great, thank you. He'll be here tomorrow morning at 9.
Come here, son.
What, man?
Come here. If you're going after Luther, you gotta let me work the box with you. I mean, come on. I got as much right to Luther as anybody.
She's got you in the office.
Fine. find the boxes in the office.
Come on, Mikey, I can't let you roll with me when you're...
What? What, when I'm dirty? Huh?
Mike.
I mean, Luther is mine. I want a shot at him.
You're asking me to jeopardize an investigation her and I got going on. You're gonna put us in the jackpot with Bondfather.
That's right, I'm asking you, partner.
Can't do that, Mike.
At the sound of the first whistle, you will commence your exercise. At the sound of the second whistle, you will cease the exercise. Any shots fired after the second whistle will not accrue to your score. Check your weapons.
What's the deal?
Luther Mahoney, you are charged with conspiracy in the murder of Quentin Reed, a.k.a. Bojack Reed.
Well, when an attractive young lady calls in the middle of the evening requesting assistance, there are certain expectations.
Well, you know, Luther, how it is. Sometimes the magic's there, sometimes it ain't.
So you still want to talk to me about that bad package?
Well, we can talk about that, too.
Of course, if you're charging me, I have the right to shut up.
Yes, you do.
And the right to counsel.
And that, too.
See, I know this game.
So play. You're so sharp. Step up to the plate.
You know, we did a raid on Ashland. Bojack's stash.
Oh, the late Mr. Reed. We had a nice long run before he fell. You find any of that poison?
We did. Not all of it, probably, but enough to convince us that the bad bags were from his crew.
Well, that they were.
Well, he was pointing a finger at you.
Are you suggesting a motive?
Well, you have, say, a theoretical drug slinger. You know, he's marketing a viable product, proper purity, proper cut, until some no-name, know-nothing, old school, just out of Jessup, knucklehead, starts messing around with his home chemistry set, and he starts killing off the customers quick.
As opposed to killing them slow.
Even if this drug slinger, this theoretical drug slinger, was a reasonable man, I mean, the guy might be compelled to act.
You know, your case makes sense. I like it.
I like it, too.
Except I don't sling bags, and I didn't kill Bojack Reed.
Then who did?
A guy named Carlton Phipps.
No, he's dead, too.
You know, I heard that.
See, our problem is that we don't have any way of connecting Carlton Phipps with the murder of Bojack Reed. Well, see, I worked that case. I talked to Carlton's people. You know what they told me? They said that he was despondent. That he may even have taken his own life.
He killed himself. He shot himself in the back of the head. Who are you fooling? He was murdered. Bojack's people came back on him. I mean, he had the gun that killed Bojack right on the table.
Let me ask you this. How do you know where Carlton caught that bullet? And let me ask you this. How in the hell do you know what was on the table in front of the man?
Well, the word was all over about what happened to Carlton.
Oh, Luther, you just fell for the oldest trick we got, baby.
I want a lawyer.
I bet you do.
You got no shot at Luther Mahoney.
You a broken record. You know that,
If
damn
I could even fool a grand jury into an indictment, a sitting jury would tear me apart.
Look, we didn't release the location of the wound or the recovery of the weapon to the media. How could Luther Mahoney know that if he wasn't in that room?
How could he know? How does anyone know anything out in the street? People talk. Things get hurt.
That's smoke.
Yeah, I know it's smoke, but it's thick enough to hide behind. Let me ask you, was the door to Carlton Phipps' house locked?
No.
So, Detective, what you're saying is before the police arrived, anyone in the neighborhood could have accessed the crime scene.
What about Vernon Troy's statement?
Yeah, great. We've got a stone heroin hound willing to swear a dead man told him he was paid $3,000 to do a murder. From the courthouse, we call that hearsay.
So what do you say? You saying you're gonna cut Luther loose?
You never really had him on the hook.
We put Vernon Troy's name in the warrant. We identified him, and now you're telling us that Luther Mahoney is back on the street?
Where's Troy now?
He's around.
You better get word to him. I gotta go.
I'm having lunch with my fiance, and because of you, I'm late.
Verner's still in the wing.
I haven't seen him since last night.
He's probably sleeping it off, huh?
Now, has Kellerman talked to anyone?
Not me.
I heard there's a grand jury over at the federal courthouse. They're looking at some guys in CID.
Person unit, I heard.
I don't see Kellerman doing anything wrong.
I mean, he'd say something to Lewis. I mean, he talks to Lewis, right?
Mm-hmm.
I heard he's talking to FOP lawyers.
If he's talking to them, then his ass is grass. You remember when Lewis stented that Cavalier?
This is worse than a car accident.
Hey, Mike.
Hi. What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing really.
Nothing.
Nothing important.
Well, go on. Talk about nothing some more.
Football. Who would have thought the Ravens would make you forget Amici and Unitas, huh?
Yeah, I got a line on tickets for them, cheap.
Oh, you know what? I saw him play last Sunday, and we should all go because they look good.
Didn't qualify?
I hit the targets every time. My aim was true.
The reloads?
Yeah. The reloads. The guy, he says fire 6 on his signal and then go to our primary pouch for a new magazine. I hear the whistle. I fire off six rounds, and I can't remember what a magazine is. I think the word magazine. Time is a magazine. Playboy is a magazine. I get hung up on the word. I hear the whistle. Again, he says get off the range. I was 4 short of passing. Four short.
Close doesn't count for Jack. You fail, it might as well have been 20 or 30 points.
I got to get back on the street. I need to be out working cases.
And how do you do that?
You do it. You pull some strings.
What strings?
The gun has nothing to do with the job.
Frank, you think I'm happy about this? I've got Russet on indefinite leave. You and Kellerman are on desk duty. Wallender retired. Thornton, I don't know where he is, and I've got more red on that board than I care to think about. I'm not gonna beg. You can get me back out on the street. I expected more from you. And I expected more from you.
Crestfallen sidekick in an old cafe. Never slept with a dream before he had to go away. There's a bell in the tower Uncle Ray brought around. Don't worry about the army in the cold, cold ground. Cold, cold ground.
Shaken, not stirred.
So what now?
What you mean?
Luther Mahoney.
I just keep working on him.
That's the answer?
Yeah, that's the answer to everything. Police work, marriage, happiness, friendship, life.
You're working on your marriage?
Yes, ma'am, I surely am.
Let me know if you take a little time off.
There's a ribbon in the willow. There's a tire swing rope. And a briar patch of berries taking over the slope. The cattle sleep in the mailbox and we'll never go to town till we bury every dream in the cold, cold ground.
One shot to the head. Okay, guys, rolling, please.
Cold, cold ground. In the cold, cold ground.
You know this guy?
He's our informant in the Mahoney case, Vernon Troy.
Well, Vernon took one for the team, huh?
Rah, rah, rah.
Give me a Winchester rifle and a whole box of shells. Blow the roof off at Goat Paw and let it roll down the hill. The piano is firewood, Times Square is a dream. I found we'll lay down together in the cold, cold ground. The cold, cold ground. The cold, cold ground. In the cold, cold ground. We'll call the cops on the breedloves, bring a Bible and a rope, and a whole box of Breville and a bar of soap. Make a pile of Trump tires and burn them all down. Bring $1 with you, baby, in the cold, cold ground. 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 Take the weather vane rooster throwing rocks at his head. Stop talking to the neighbors until we all go dead. Beware of my temper and the dog that I found. Break all the windows in the cold.